Do you have a total mess of cables? Does your cable get stuck in your chair's wheels? Is your phone not charging properly because of your cable? Well, watch this video to see what you can do. USB-C cables are the most widespread and versatile cables, and they are used by everyone with no exception. In my daily use, I saw that there are little inconveniences that make you lose your cool. Let's say that you already have a bad day, and suddenly you are stubbing your pinky toe, or your internet took a break. But in our case, you need a cable and it looks like this. In the beginning, you calmly try to untangle them, but a higher power decides to make it impossible for a mere mortal to execute such an easy task. After, you are obviously raging, and you try to pull with all your force, but obviously it's not working. You take a deep breath, and angrily but patiently, you untangle them. Does that sound familiar? If the answer is yes, well, we have a few solutions for you. Magtame sent us this magnetic cable that can solve your problem, and this is what it does. Instead of having to drag everything on your floor or on your table, with the use of magnets in this cable, it neatly folds together like this. How cool is this? After a while, when you try to charge your phone, this happens. Firstly, this can happen due to intense and extensive use and due to the poor quality of your cable. A good cable will click when you plug it in, and it will give you a sense of safety. And if you want to hold it by the cable, it won't fall. Secondly, this can be due to the actual port. Dust and lint can get into your port, and that's why the cable won't fit as it's supposed to. In that case, you can bring your phone to your local repair shop and ask them for a quick clean. It's usually not expensive and it's done in like 5 minutes. This one is personal, and it manages to make me ask myself if I have serious anger issues. I'm just chilling and working at my desk, and suddenly I feel that my chair is somehow stuck. I glance towards the wheels, and a USB-C cable smiles back. I am trying to pull it out without getting off the chair, but to no success. I stand up, I bend down, I'm trying to pull it, but for some reason it's glued there. My solution in this scenario is brute force, and in 9 out of 10 cases, I either break my cable or I succeed. Now, what if there's a better solution? There actually is, and it's quite obvious. You should just stop dragging your cable along the floor. Easier said than done. But you can also get some of these. These are cable clips. They're not expensive, and they have this adhesive side so you can stick them anywhere you want. You just put your cables right here and they won't fall and they'll stay tidy. Problem solved! Charging your phone nowadays is slowly becoming equal to eating food or drinking water, due to the fact that we're almost partially cyborgs. After intense battles with the world and their hunger for money, Apple also decided to use USB-C cables for their phones. Now that everybody is hanging from the same cable, jokes. How does your USB-C cable impact the charging on your smartphone? We got here two cables that look more or less the same. Let's see what's the difference between them. Ooh-wee! My phone charges faster with this one. Because not all cables are built the same. This cable supports only 30 watts and this one 60 watts. This is why you have to pay really close attention to product descriptions and see if the cable fits your intended purposes. What if you want to power something more demanding? Like a laptop. Well, your phone's cable would not cut it, right? Well, maybe. You actually have to have a powerful enough brick. So first, be sure to check the power draw on the laptop manufacturer's website. But if it's not a top-of-the-line gaming laptop or something really hungry for power, you can get by just by getting a 100 watts USB-C power brick. If you have a flagship phone, then usually you don't have to change the cable, but I would still recommend to get one of these. Remember when I told you to check the power output capacity of the cable? You have to make sure that it says 100 watts when you buy the cable. These nifty cables are really versatile and they can do a lot of things. In case you didn't already know, you can connect an external screen with them, and if your PC supports it, it can deliver power to it as well. I have this 15-inch portable monitor from Asus. It has a built-in battery, speakers, and is just a great external monitor overall. When I first wanted to connect it to my laptop, I saw that it didn't work. Again, not all cables are made equally, so I advise you to first check if your laptop supports a high enough power delivery via the USB-C port, and second, to get this, a Thunderbolt 3 cable. It's in essence a USB-C cable with a higher data transfer rate. It can do power delivery and also supports display output for a screen up to 8K at 60 Hz. How cool is that? What if you just want to transfer some files from your phone to your computer or connect an external drive to it? Would the cable you use impact your speed? Well, it depends. First, you have to check if your cable supports data transfer. Second is to just check the transfer speeds supported by your devices. This cable, which costs like $3, is out the window. Because it does not support data transfer at all, just power delivery. If you want to transfer some files from your phone to your computer, about any cable over 10 watts will do. But if you want to connect something with really high speeds, like an external SSD, you have to double check if your USB-C port supports those speeds and get the appropriate cable, of course. Besides the transfer speeds and power output, there's something else that you really have to pay close attention to, and that is the build quality of the cable. Is it braided? Is it thick with triple C? Can it withstand significant force without compromising the cable? Well, there's only one way to find that out. Okay, now let's see if it works. Gonna plug it in and... Ooh, it's working! Good table, good job, MagTech. Well, these are some problems that I bumped into in my day-to-day use of USB-C cables. Maybe it happened to you too, and I managed to make you rage a little bit less in the long run. If I helped you in any way, don't forget to like the video, subscribe, ding dong the notification bell, leave a comment down below and tell us what you think about USB-C cables, and our latest 2 videos are right here. Bye!